Hello loyal fanbase, Bob Curry here, but you can call me Bob because that's my name and it's also a logical thing to do. And welcome to day 3! That's right, day 3 of Crappy Crap Week. Today we're going to be looking at one of the videos that isn't actually that crap, as of such, but just didn't get uploaded for various reasons. Today's video is 30 Minutes in Alexandra Park, which was supposed to be the sequel to 30 Minutes in St Pancras International. I didn't upload this for various reasons, and that's what this video is going to hopefully show you. Roll the clip. Something that you can see straight away from this is that it's very shaky. Even though 30 Minutes in St Pancras International was a fairly shaky video, it still did have some solidarity to it. The shots weren't perfect, but they were held steady, and they allowed for a true cinematic effect to them. Just the start of this video isn't exactly as pretty as the St Pancras video was. There's cars parked in front of a building that you can't exactly see, which was supposed to be the focal point of the whole thing. I could have used another shot for that, but I wanted to make that the closing shot, which you'll see in a minute. In addition to that, the shots were quite shaky and weren't of a very good quality, I don't think. On the fourth shot that I've gone for, you can see that I've opted to take a picture of a rusty railing, which doesn't really capture the magic of what I wanted to show. With 30 Minutes in St Pancras International, you do get this magic feeling to me. For me, it's nostalgic, because I go there so often, and I've been going there a lot since I was a child, and my granddad would take me to London. So I've been in St Pancras International quite a lot of times, and it's like given this magic experience to it of exploring this and creating a short film about this station that you have some sort of connection with. With the Alexandra Park video, this was only the second time that I'd been to the park, so I hadn't really got the same sort of connection with it. In addition to that, the weather on the day was a lot cloudier, whereas the weather in St Pancras didn't actually matter because it was all lit and it was inside, and the lighting of the station gives a warm, happy feel to it. In addition to a lot of the shots being shaky, they also follow either two things. They're either a blurred out version, then a clear picture, then a blurred out version, or they are just the clear version. There's no variation in it, and there's only so much you can do with it, and there's only so many angles and individual things that you can capture in a park. But if you're creating something that's supposed to be a follow-up to one of your favourite ideas, or one of my most popular videos, I think, then I want that to be of a really good quality. I don't want it to just be I'll throw these clips together and hopefully it'll give me something amazing. When I was filming it in the park on the day, I was with some people that didn't really want to be there. They wanted to move on and go to Covent Garden, and because of that I didn't have enough time to really focus on getting the perfect shots for it and waiting enough time for the sun to come out again, because they just wanted to move on. Which is why you have the effect here that a lot of the shots do appear rushed, and they don't have any thought behind them, which isn't what I was going for. I remember that when I filmed this, a lot of my friends that I was with were trying to jump in the way of the shots and trying to get in the way a lot, whereas when I filmed the St Pancras video, I had all the space because I was walking around on my own. This allowed me to be able to get the perfect shots that I wanted to get, even if it didn't involve the random members of the public without them knowing it, because I was just taking a shot of the life going on within the station. When you got people jumping in the way of your shots all the time, you're limited as to what you can actually use, because I couldn't keep taking the shot over and over and over again because people would just walk in the way again and jump in the way and wave and fly about like that just to stop me from being able to get a good shot, which was unfortunate, but I didn't have enough time to make the shots better. That's another reason as to why some of the shots seem rushed, as I had to cut snippets from big shots and cut out the bits where people weren't moving in the way, which is why a lot of them aren't of a really good quality. In regards to the music of this video, I do like what I've done with it, and that I spent a very long time going through and choosing out the perfect music, and it cost me 83p, which is a shame because I didn't actually use it in the end. Speaking of the music, now we get to the big hit and the bam and the exploding bit of the song where so much more exciting stuff just happened. And it's a similar problem to yesterday's video with the train seating, and there's just nothing a lot more exciting. Sure, you get some views and there's a great shot of a rose blowing in the wind, but you've also got a piece of wall that doesn't really make sense with a bit of water behind it, and you've also got a piece of fence running along a field There's nothing exciting and adventurous about that, it's just some more shots to fill the space. Because of the route I chose when I was filming this, to get around the park that is, a lot of the shots do seem similar because they were taken from fairly similar areas, which is also why the film isn't very successful in showing the diversity in the park, which is what I wanted to show. Alexandra Park is a park in North London, so you have to go a very long way on, I can't remember which line it is, but you've got to go all the way to the north of London, so there's no tourists there. It's a very residential area. It's the people that are in that area that will use the park. No tourists. And with most parks in central London, take Hyde Park and Green Park and St James's Park, they've all got lots of people in. But Alexandra Park allows you to have open space and allows you to like see across, like Greenwich Park does. Greenwich Park has a few people in it, not as many as Hyde Park does, but it still allows you to have an open space. And because there's hardly anyone in Alexandra Park, I wanted to be able to show how open and spacious and beautiful it could be, but this wasn't achieved. Towards the end of the video we've got a couple more blurry shots which aren't really good for the effect. At the end of my St Pancras video I showed some typography which actually said the location St Pancras International, which really gave to good effect in that video, so I tried doing the same with Alexandra Palace, the People's Palace, in this video as well, but it was just the corner of a sign that had been heavily graffitied. So that shot also wasn't very good. Following up from that, I've also got a view of the actual palace itself, which is a very nice building. It's a shame about the weather because I wasn't able to get a proper look at the actual palace and how beautiful that building was. So to conclude, I wouldn't exactly say that this is one of my crappier videos. I'd say this is actually an alright video, but it was the quality that lacked in it. It wasn't a bad idea as of such. I knew what I wanted to do and I had a thorough plan for it. It's just the events that happened on the day and the overall quality of the video itself didn't allow me to produce a sequel, if you like, to one of my favourite videos. Note to self, or to you as my audience, when you film something with a group of friends, make sure you know who you're with, because yes, chances are they will jump in the way and try and ruin your shots. But that's all for today's video, so I hope you join me tomorrow for the re-upload. Technically this video has been uploaded before, but the re-upload of how to build a bookshelf. One of my most disliked videos in the history of everything I've ever done on YouTube. I actually deleted it a long time ago because I realised just how crap it was. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow for more crappy crapness. Adios.